What if I told you that financial freedom has very little to do with how much money you make, and everything to do with how you think about money? This video is about 5 life-changing mindset shifts that helped me go from broke and stressed to financially free and peaceful. These are not just tips or hacks. These are deep psychological truths about money that most people never realize. They're inspired by Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money, and backed by real-world experience. Let's jump into it. 1. Wealth is what you don't see. Most people think wealth is flashy. Expensive cars. Big houses. Luxury vacations. But here's the truth. Those things aren't signs of wealth. They're signs of spending. Real wealth is quiet. It's invisible. It's what you don't see. I used to spend money to look successful, new phone, nice clothes, designer shoes, because I thought it mattered. What I didn't realize was that all I was doing was trading long-term wealth for short-term validation. The day I learned that wealth is about what you keep, not what you spend, everything changed. Your bank balance, investments, and savings don't show up on Instagram, but they're the real indicators of financial health. Being wealthy is about freedom, not flexing. It's about having the ability to say no, to walk away from bad situations, and to live life on your terms. So the first mindset shift is this: stop trying to look rich. Start trying to be rich, quietly. 2. Getting rich and staying rich are two different skills. Getting rich is exciting. Staying rich is boring. Most people never make the distinction, but it's critical. Getting rich requires taking risks. Being bold. Making moves. Staying rich requires the opposite: patience, humility, and consistency. I used to chase every hot trend: stocks, crypto, side hustles. I wanted to double my money fast. And sometimes I did. But more often, I lost it just as quickly. Then I realized something. Building wealth is like climbing a mountain. Getting to the top takes energy and ambition. But staying at the top requires caution, discipline, and respect for gravity. Morgan Housel puts it perfectly: getting rich is about offense. Staying rich is about defense. The world rewards people who know the difference. Having an emergency fund, diversifying your income, and investing in boring but reliable assets like index funds aren't sexy, but they protect you. If you don't play defense, one mistake can wipe out years of progress. So the second mindset shift is simple but powerful: play both offense and defense with your money. 3. Time is the most powerful asset. Everyone talks about how to make more money. Few people talk about how to make more time. Time is the ultimate wealth multiplier. The earlier you start saving and investing, the less you need to do later. Compound growth turns small actions into massive results, if you give it time. The mistake most people make is overestimating what they can do in a year and underestimating what they can do in 10. We live in a culture of urgency, but wealth doesn't work that way. It grows slowly, then suddenly. The secret to getting rich isn't picking the right stock or predicting the next trend. It's starting early and staying consistent. I used to think being rich meant having insider knowledge. Now I know being rich just means being patient. The best investors in the world aren't geniuses. They just stay in the game longer than everyone else. Warren Buffett became one of the wealthiest people in history not just because he's smart, but because he started investing at age 10 and never stopped. Almost all his wealth came after age 50. Start small, start now, and give your money time to grow. That's the third mindset shift. 4. Know what enough looks like. Here's a dangerous truth. If you don't know what enough looks like, you'll never stop chasing. Our entire financial system is built on the idea that more is always better. More income, more followers, more stuff. But when is enough enough? I used to think success meant constantly leveling up. Bigger goals, bigger paychecks, bigger risks. But that mindset left me feeling burned out and empty, even when I was making good money. Then I asked myself a hard question: what am I really chasing? Morgan Housel says, "There is no reason to risk what you have and need for what you don't have and don't need." That quote changed me. There's a huge difference between ambition and greed. Ambition is healthy, it pushes you to grow. Greed is toxic. It convinces you that what you have is never enough. Once you define what enough means for you, your financial decisions become clearer and less stressful. You stop playing someone else's game. You stop comparing. And you finally start enjoying the money you've earned. For me, enough means having control over my time. Being able to help my family. Sleeping well at night. That's it. Anything beyond that is a bonus, not a goal. The fourth mindset shift is this: contentment is a financial strategy. Know you're enough. 5. You're not playing the same game as everyone else. This is the most overlooked truth in personal finance. People are playing different games, with different goals, timelines, and risks. Some people want to retire early. Others are trying to buy their first home. Some want to build generational wealth. Others just want to get out of debt. If you copy someone who's playing a different game, you'll lose. Social media makes this especially tricky. You'll see someone brag about making 300% returns on some obscure investment and feel like you're missing out. You'll hear about someone selling their startup for millions and think you're behind. But you don't know their situation. You don't know their goals. You don't know how much risk they took, or what they lost along the way. Morgan Housel says, "Beware taking financial cues from people playing a different game than you." That's gold. I used to get caught up in what other people were doing. Now I stay focused on my game. Long-term freedom, not short-term hype. Peace of mind, not FOMO. When you know your game, everything gets easier. You stop comparing. You stop copying. You start thinking independently. And thinking independently is the ultimate financial skill. So the fifth mindset shift is this: define your own game. Then play it with discipline and clarity. Final thoughts: let's recap the 5 mindset shifts that helped me achieve financial freedom. Wealth is what you don't see. Spend less, save more, stay silent. Getting rich and staying rich are different skills. Learn both. Time is your most powerful asset. Use it, don't waste it. Know you're enough. Stop chasing, start enjoying. Play your own game. Focus on your path, not theirs. None of these require a finance degree. None of them require complex math or risky strategies. They require mindset, clarity, patience, and a long-term view. If this video resonated with you, leave a comment below and let me know which of these mindset shifts hit you the hardest. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your story. And if you want more content like this, deep, practical, real-world finance that helps you build a rich life, not just a rich bank account, make sure to subscribe. This is Alpha Finance, financial freedom, the Alpha way.